Hey guys, what's up? My name is the Cool Guy 111. Today, I am showing you guys how to do some pretty cool, super simple things in Sony Vegas Pro 12.0 just to make your whatever you're producing in Sony Vegas sound and look super professional. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is a little bit of sound modification. As you can see here, I'm going to loop this clip right here. Just click in this area and drag to set the loop region, in case you guys are wondering that. I'm gonna show you guys what it sounds like just playing normally. All right, here we go. Can we play, please? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Play.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by gamers. Check out all of their awesome gaming products at www.razerzone.com.
And that was and that's the end of the clip. So I'm gonna be the first thing I'm gonna be doing is modifying this clip, since I want it to sound like a real professional, like the following program is brought to you by blah blah blah. Like I want it to sound like really nice and a professional adult. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click this button right down here. Let me show you guys this button right here. Make sure it's on the audio clip. The video clip has one too, but it's is indeed for video only. So you want to click this on the video one, and first thing we're going to do is go to pitch shift. I'm going to zoom out for this because you have to left click, drag into this little bar up here. This is called the plugin chain. So when you click OK, it'll add that effect. So this is it right here. So if I play it back again, it will play.
The following video is brought to you by Razer.
Okay. Now let's say it says semitones to shift pitch. Negative. So dragging the bar to the left will bring it, like by every negative number you see, it'll bring it down by one semitone. The audio as a whole on this clip. It won't affect any of the other clips. Pushing it up will any positive numbers will shift the pitch of all audio on this audio track up by one semitone. So let's say I want to bring it down to -10, which is very, very low. Let's play this.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by...
So as you can see, it's very, very low. I might even want to go down to like 4. That probably won't be enough. Like, won't be low enough. And as you can see, as you may have noticed, it took a lot longer for the audio to come through. So the audio was not gonna like the full, like what I want. Well, what I'm saying isn't going to finish. It's not going to finish what it's saying. It's just going to be cut off because the clip is only so long. And adjusting making the audio shift down semitones is going to make it longer. So if I have it at 4, which is supposed to be bring it back up. So if I have it at 7 here and I play it.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by gamers. Check out all of their awesome gaming products at www.razerzone.com. The following video.
As you can see, it sped up because it's a higher pitch. Now, let's say you really don't like the fact that it does that, and you want to have your video at -3. Let's see what that sounds like. Sorry.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by gamers.
Okay, that sounds like a big, deep, manly voice. It kind of sounds fake, I know. So first of all, we're going to want to turn accuracy up to high. That means it's very accurate. And then we're going to tick this box right here called preserve duration, which means it will preserve the duration. Duration is length, or like how long the track is. It's going to preserve it, so that means it's going to stick to the track timing. So now this little selection right here is really good for customization. So since I want my voice to be all deep and nice sounding, I might go fast for A04 Music 4 fast, and good for bass. Let's see what that sounds like.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by gamers. Check out all of their awesome gaming products at www.razerzone.com.
Okay. As you can see, it made it sound good. So if we do speech, let's try speech 1.
The following video is brought to you by Razer.
Speech 3.
The following video is brought to you by Razer.
So the speeches aren't that different, to be honest. If I wanted like drums, that's probably gonna sound bad.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by
Yeah,
gamers.
see.
Check out.
Yeah, it's adding some not good. So music 1,
The following video is brought to you by Razer.
and I'm just demoing a few different a few different modes that you can choose. The sense to shift pitch by. Let's see what this does. So let's listen to it once. Come on.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by gamers.
Okay. We shift this down. We'll say go -3. Okay. -3.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For
So this guy's kind of hard to understand to explain what he does. So
the following video is brought to you by Razer.
kind of adjust the sense of the shift
The
pitching.
following video is brought to you by Razer.
I guess you could say that it adjusts the level, like the amount of shift of pitching, because if you may have or may not have noticed, when I had it up all the way up, it was talking more in a normal sounding voice, and I had it down, like all the way down, it was pretty low. It was lower and so stuff. So I'm just gonna keep this as 0.0, and I think that's it. So you can see all the musical equivalents and the transposition ratios and all that stuff down here. And I'm just gonna click this nice little X, and it's gonna do that. So now we have our nice little intro.
The following video is brought to you by Razer. For gamers, by gamers.
And I know that's probably is a bit too low for it to sound natural for like a person, but I like it anyways. So next thing we're gonna do is gonna click on the I think we'll leave that there for now, okay? So next I have my intro clip, my main intro clip, my very beautiful Get Ready for the Cool Guy 1-in-1. I'm gonna do some visual effects here. So make sure if you want visual effects, you click on the event effects button that's on the video slide, not the audio slide. So video effects. I don't even know what we're gonna want to do. Something that like a little secret. If you guys are trying to make your videos look super awesome, like enhanced and stuff, I recommend clicking and dragging Sony Glint. It'll be in your FX folder, just regular FX. Let's click OK and see what that does. So, as you can see right here, it kind of lit that up, but I don't like how bright and annoying that is. So I'm gonna turn the threshold up and turn the boost down, which both decrease the amount and the size and just about decrease just about everything about this effect. So if I move this down, oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Please. Okay, that's good enough. So let's play. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna be able to see that in real time. I will put the rendered edition, the rendered version of this clip of this movie when we're done at the end of the video, so you guys can see it, and that'll be really cool. So just trust me. You might want to turn the boost down, turn the streaks up. That's always cool. Looks better. Boost might be you might want to turn down a bit. Boost, sorry. So I'm gonna click plug in change. So it takes you back here. I think that might be all I want to do right now. yeah, for this guy, I think that's all I want to do right now. But as you can see, this movie, this clip, it's has a really big black border around it. So I don't like that there. I want this to fit the screen, the rendered screen, because this is the exact way it's gonna look when you watch it on YouTube or in Windows Movie Maker player. Sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this little button right here. I'm gonna zoom in to see, so you can see this event pan and crop. It looks like kind of like a square with little twisty ties on the two corners. Here is where you can move it around and set keyframes and animate it so that at different points it'll rotate and move. So I'll get into that in a different video. For now, I just want to click this button right here, which enables snapping, which means it snaps to different positions. Because normally when this is off, it just moves freely like that. So I'm going to turn this on and move this a bit. Alright, so I want to get rid of the black border, and you can see the preview right here. So I'm going to make sure move freely, X or Y is enabled. Click this left click, drag it down 2 ticks, 2 little snaps, and that should be perfect. So now, if we play it, it'll be very laggy because of the glint effect. And just saying, for all of those people out there that are like, oh no, it's so laggy, I can't use that effect on my computer or whatever. It's not your computer, because honestly, you're gonna have to have a super nice computer to that can actually play like a video clip like this with the glint effect, with a effect like glint in the preview. This is just what it looks like right here. Once you render it and produce and double click on the file, on the MP4 file, like this one right here, it'll render it into a file just like this one or just like that one. And once you like double click it and start watching it, it'll be completely lag free and completely smooth. So just if you're one of those people that are like that. So I guess we can't really watch that, so that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind adding something like maybe, you know, I do like the rays. I do like that. I do. Several people that I know don't really like the rays. So as you can see, it's kind of creating rays. I'm gonna want to turn the threshold up a bit. Okay, boost, amount. Amount is just like boost. So amount up all the way up, it's just like whitening out the whole screen. Amount all the way down, it's kind of like reducing stuff. So it's kind of like almost like negative. So like, and in the first maybe 20 digits of this raise, it kind of gives like a 3D reflection shine off of everything. Once you do like up here, it kind of just like makes like nice rays. So I think I'm gonna do something like this. And I kind of want the threshold to be up a bit. Can you be? Yeah, that looks nicer. I think it's kind of a bit too. Oh yeah, look at that. All that. Oh, that no. Okay. You don't want it to look too effect out. I don't know how to say. I don't know how that. Oh, so the boost is the aspect. Just gonna see what it does. It kind of made like up and down the rays go. So I'm gonna kind of leave it like here, I guess. Boost. It's at -33. Okay. So let's just mess around and see. Oh yeah, it looks like it makes it look like heaven. Why not we put a little bit of heaven magic? So we're gonna turn the peak up just a bit, and noise. I don't think we want any noise. Ooh, that noise actually does look kind of cool. Not up all the way like that, but I guess like that. Yeah, it makes it kind of nice. Yeah, quality. I assume that quality just increases or decreases your render time. Keep in mind that a lot of these effects, both video and audio, and cropping and panning animations and stuff, are gonna speed up / slow down your render time. So now let's look at the actual movie clip. So I have a nice little movie clip here. So just Payday 2. I want to put some music in the background and I don't want my voice or the sound from this to be here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this guy so that this clip this audio clip is selected. If you guys are using a program like Fraps to record, then you're only gonna have your recording file, your file that's like this, you drag in here, it's only gonna have one video and one audio file. If you have that, just drag this little tab down like that on your audio file until it says infinite. For me, I use the Xtory, so that means it records your video, your voice, and the audio from the game in separate clips, which is really nice. But anyways, there. Now if we play it by itself, nothing. Cool. So I want to make this kind of like a mini montage. So what am I gonna do to start out? I'm gonna cough, then I'm gonna get to work. So let's pull up our video effects. If you remember where that button is, I'm definitely gonna want to do the glint because again, glint looks good on almost everything, to be honest. I'm gonna do a Sony color corrector that you're gonna see why in a minute. Color curves just to make it look more official and edited and nice looking. And I think that's all I'm gonna want right now. So make sure you click OK. So as you can see, that's already looking pretty cool. Like, yeah, that's already looking pretty cool. So it's laggy, I know, but yeah. So we're gonna turn the streaks up to 4 because it looks nice with 4. Okay, it does. It really does. We're gonna turn the boost down. So we still want to be able to see the video. I think that's pretty cool. And keep in mind, like if I were to, like when I shoot my gun, it's gonna like create like a glint with the bullet. It's really nice. Excuse me, my throat's very dry. So color corrector. Let's find a nice little scene where we get a view of the scenery. That's a good scene. Okay. So for the low ends, for Payday 2, since it's dark, it's like a dark nighttime mission. I'm probably gonna want to do more of like the lighter. Or should I do? I think I'm gonna do more like blues and reds on the lows. Keep in mind, if you do like too much, it'll just look like that, or that, or that. This is like this is good. Like if you're like playing like if you're trying to make yourself look like the Terminator. I am the Terminator. Yeah, no, don't know. So keep in mind, when you are adjusting the low, mid, and high of in the color corrector, don't adjust it so much that sorry guys, don't adjust it so much that it drains the opposite colors, like the other colors from the picture. Like if I were to drain this too much like this, it drains all of these colors down here and just adds in these two colors right here. So I'm gonna keep it right over here, just so that you can see, like if I uncheck this box, you can see it has a nice little effect. It makes it look more nighttime. For the mids, I'm gonna want to do more of a let's see what looks good. So in nighttime, like if you're doing like nighttime thing like this, a lot of it is gonna be reds and blues and purples. Like there's not much greens or yellows in nighttime. So if I uncheck it and then check it, as you can see, it has a much nicer effect. It's kind of taking a little bit of the greens and yellows out and making it look more nighttime and cool looking. So yeah, and for the highs, I don't want to drain all the green and yellow out of this picture. So I'm just gonna mess around, like see what the looks are, see what it looks like. So the high is gonna be stuff like up here and like up here. Just look up here, so you can see like easily see the effects of the oh yeah, that's actually kind of cool looking with the HUD. Not the roof, though. So, probably gonna want something like this. Just so that, watch. Boom. Without the effect, with the effect. It's a nice, subtle way to do some nice modifying. I don't want to back that on too hard. Look at that. I think that's really nice looking. So, color curves. I'm gonna show you guys what you do with this. So you can't move this up and down, so don't even try. I tried enough times. So make sure you have this little dot selected if you're gonna modify this. Right now it's a straight line. If you were to mess around, just left click and hold and move it around. Mess around with this. See what happens when you do different things. But basically, I'm going to summarize it for you. This is your low. This is your high. If you drag your low down, it's going to darken. It's going to take away the white and add more black. And for nighttime, that's a good idea, isn't it? And extending this little rope will is like the amount. So, and moving it up and down, like sideways and stuff like that is really is like kind of like the level, like the kind of like the boost. Let's look at it like that. So that we have like this. See, whites are kind of a bit bright, and I kind of want it to be a bit darker. So we're gonna drag it down like this. So that, boom, and then boom. So basically, we went from this clip right here, wait for it, to this clip right here, which I think is a lot better looking. Tell me if I'm wrong, because, like, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Might even want to add a bit. Oh, see, you gotta click on. Alright, so, yep. Really nice looking. It's not gonna play. It's not gonna play very easily. And it's going to add any kind of glints with the text. And it's really nice for montages and stuff. That's why I use on my montages. Secret alert. Okay. Let's get into adding some music. So I'm going to bring up my file explorer here. Go to my music. I'm going to look for some nice dubstep. So let's listen to something. Okay. So I think that'll do fine. Just by listening to the first... to the beginning. I think that'll do fine. And, oh no, it's so long. No! It's okay. It's okay. So, I'm going to pick my favorite part in it, okay? So, let's just play for a second. Okay. So as you can see right here, what I'm doing is I'm zooming. Oh, did I just lose that? Nope. Yep, I did. So I'm zooming in right here so I can see the wave patterns. So if I start from right here, I might want to start after this guy, right? Like right there. So I'm gonna right click, split. Then now it's two separate files. So this little intro part, don't really need. So now I'm going to drag this over. Nice. So now we have our intro. Good. But that kind of sounds like not too good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my audio clip from don't overlap. I'm going to drag my audio clip from my intro down here. You want to know why I'm doing this? This is why. If I click on my dubstep right here, drag it over, like literally move the mouse like 1 inch, just so that it says like a 1/9 of a second. Listen to what that does. If you notice that, it's okay. It's good. If you didn't notice that, it's okay. You're not an idiot yet. So I'm just gonna move it a little bit more, actually. So let's try that. So that was a bit too much. I want to be able to do really cool stuff. What?